Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thomas' only hope of marrying his dream girl may be OMG, no. Bold and Beautiful may be situating Thomas to get up to his old tricks in the new time. Though the developer has moved heaven and earth to prove that he's a changed man, the return of Xander, armed with allegations comfortable that Thomas was involved in Emma's death, could veritably snappily oust all of the progress he's made. In fact, after Hope responds to her nuts offer of marriage, Thomas is likely to feel that he has everything, and thus everything to lose. But how could he make Xander go down and take with him any and all recollections of Emma's early demise? Backed into a corner, Thomas may have to retain someone who's indeed more at fading problems than he's Sheila. While there's no love lost between the jocular manslayer and Thomas, he could see her as being extremely useful in a situation as hopeless as this. Imagine it. He goes to her and asks her to help Xander evaporate the way she did last day. Contrary to popular belief, she'd reply, "I don't just run around killing people for no reason." Yeah, right, Thomas would scarf. Whatever. I'll give you a reason. You take care of Xander for me, and I'll take care of Hope for you. For a hot alternate, Sheila might suppose that Thomas is suggesting that he rub out Deacon's disapproving son for her. But Thomas would snappily explain that if Sheila did him this killer favor, he'd ensure that Hope review her station on her unborn stepmother. However, Thomas would say, "She couldn't conceivably say that you couldn't, if I can change, and Hope knows that I have." Suddenly, Bold and Beautiful would be plunged into the depths of query. Would Sheila give in to her violent tendencies, ironically in order to get the alternate chance that she swears she deserves? Would Thomas be suitable to go through with the murderous scheme and live with knowing that, when drive comes to push, he isn't as redeemed as Hope thinks he is, as redeemed as he wishes he was? Zen steals the limelight with secret designs, RJ furious over rival's sneaky move? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Eric Forrester thankfully pulled through following his experimental treatment, but he's not going to bounce back snappily. Eric was full of life despite his grim illness in the weeks leading up to the party collapse, but his recovery is going to be a real struggle. In other words, Eric won't have that same sprightliness and presumably won't be suitable to finish his collection like he planned, at least not in a timely manner. B&B suckers know the show must go on, so RJ Forrester and Ridge Forrester may move forward with their plan to complete Eric's vision for the line. Since Eric is awake and alert, he can ultimately still be involved. As frustrating as it may be for Eric not to completely share the way he wants, he can at least authorize or disapprove any changes along the way. That could give Zen Forrester Dominguez a chance to steal the limelight and come the new favorite around Forrester Creations. The dialogue keeps pressing how Eric may not be the same, so perhaps that'll affect his bond with both Ridge and RJ. Will Zend come the new golden boy and impress Eric with what he can do? Zend has far further experience and feels way further good to finish Eric's collection. Maybe Zend could take the action then and come up with some sketches that show where he thinks Eric was going with his line. Zend might come up with those designs in secret and pay Eric a visit to show them off once he's well enough. What if Eric is blown down and insists Zend should complete the collection for him? That'd be a real poke in the face to RJ, who might complain about Zend going behind his reverse. Zend could gain the upper hand in this contest and leave Luna Nozawa caught in the middle of it all. As for Ridge, he might worry that Eric is holding a grudge over his incapability to pull the draw and letting that grudge slip over onto RJ. Eric could be resentful over not being the same Joe he was ahead, so that's going to affect his plot and all his connections moving forward. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say there could be further drama brewing when it comes to Eric's final collection, so stay tuned for updates on any major fashion news. Bill and Poppy's date, Finn's heroism, Thope, killer discovery. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the week of January 1st are in. Poppy Nozawa and Bill Spencer go on a date. Hope Logan and Thomas Forrester learn about Xander Avant's blameworthiness. Steffi Forrester Finnegan defends Thomas to John Finn Finnegan. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers highlights B&B spoilers reveal that on New Year's Day, there will be no new occasion on CBS or Paramount. B&B spoilers, Tuesday, January 2nd. On Tuesday, January 2nd, Hope will reply to Thomas' unanticipated marriage offer. Hope is inversely surprised that Thomas has been carrying around an engagement ring in his fund. Indeed, though Hope enjoys their current dynamic, she still isn't fairly disassociated from Liam Spencer. Unless they perfected it off-screen and forgot to mention it. Hope might also be concerned that Thomas is starting to get a bit too compulsive. Hope did feel to be concerned about Thomas when speaking with Ridge Forrester. Also in Tuesday's occasion, Xander will tell Finn one interpretation of a story about Thomas. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Wednesday, January 3rd. Hope Logan's response. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, January 3rd reveal that Hope will eventually give Thomas a response to his marriage offer. The look on Hope's face doesn't indicate it'll be a yes. In fact, Hope is most likely going to reject Thomas' offer, but in a gentle way. Meanwhile, Finn asks Steffi about Xander's claim. Still, Steffi get protective when talking about Thomas. B&B spoilers, Thursday, January 4th. On Thursday, January 4th, Bill and Poppy will go out on a date. It appears that Bill and Poppy might have a history. In any case, this pairing is intriguing and new, rather of the same recycled love stories. Also on Thursday's occasion, Finn is disaccorded over Xander and Steffi's interpretation of the events. Eventually, Finn decides to take action as Hope might be in trouble. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Friday, January 5th. Killer discovery. On Friday, January 5th, Thomas and Hope independently find out about Xander's blameworthiness. It seems like Steffi will presumably tell Thomas what Xander said to Finn. Meanwhile, Finn will probably advise Hope about Xander's claim. Which plot are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of January 1st? Partake your studies in the comment section below. Flashback to keep watching The Cleaner on CBS or Paramount to find out what happens coming. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that 2024 will have some surprising moments. There will be some surprising turns, exciting love stories, and intense conflicts that will keep you on the edge of our seats. After Eric's tough time in the hospital, he will be on a tough road to get better. At the same time, things will get interesting in Luna's love story with RJ while catching eyes of Zend. Elsewhere, the problems between Poppy and Lee will get clearer, and there's a mystery about whether Bill is Luna's father. But that's not all. Luna Darkside will come back. So keeping reading to knows what's coming up next. Let's start by talking about Eric, who had a tough time at the hospital and won't be the same. Though he's lucky to be alive, the treatment by Finn wasn't a quick fix. Finn points out that Eric has a long and tough road ahead for recovery. This means Eric will have a difficult journey as he gets used to changes in his life and deals with his feelings about Ridge not following his wishes. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that Luna will keep getting closer to RJ. But Zend might catch Luna's eye and bring them closer over time. Zend will likely become more interested in Luna, and we'll see how well he does in winning her over. The Bold and the Beautiful. As Zend and RJ's work competition heats up, it could spill into their romantic lives, adding more competition in that area too. Next, we'll learn more about the ongoing fight between Poppy and Lee. There are still many questions about their argument. So the Bold and the Beautiful viewers should keep watching for more details. The show has already given some hints about Bill maybe being Luna's real dad, and they will explore these clues more. Bill will be a big part of the story between Lee and Poppy, making sure there are interesting things happening in the coming year.